Would you believe me if I said a study has shown that creatine does not help you build muscle? It's useless for building muscle. This is a brand new study. It's calling everything we thought we knew into question. But hear me out. Before you throw away the creatine and say it's not worth it, let's also, number one, realize that there are effects cognitively, right? There are so many effects being used in Alzheimer's, dementia. Everybody needs creatine. In fact, it's been used in studies to show that sleep-deprived people actually can knock out the effects of sleep deprivation by supplementing creatine due to the ATP effects in the brain. But here's the deal. What does the study really say? What are the flaws of the study? Let's dive deep in the studies from the University of New South Wales. Only 54 adults were followed over the course of 12 weeks. All were doing resistance training. Half were taking 5 grams of creatine daily, half nothing, placebo. So by the end of the trial, both groups gained around 2 kilograms of lean mass. Here's the kicker. So weight training works. We know that. There was no significant difference between the creatine and non-creatine groups. So the bottom line, the headline grabber, is that creatine doesn't work. That's what people are going to say. But slow down. Slow down. Here's what people aren't going to tell you. The study was 12 weeks. That's usually a good term for a study, but that is not long enough to fully saturate and measure the long-term compounding benefits of creatine. Here's the thing. There was no loading phase. Now, you could have kind of averted that or got away from that if you had a loading phase, so you're saturated in 1 week instead of 4 to 5 weeks. So they really only had 8 weeks of full creatine saturation. There was no loading phase. They just did 5 grams. And while I don't think people need loading phases in a study like this, I would like to see a loading phase. Another thing is these subjects were brand new to training. These were untrained subjects. You don't need creatine to grow when you're a beginner. You respond to anything. It's called newbie games. So here's the bottom line. Here's what creatine actually does.